Today we're playing my favorite mill deck in the Pioneer format. Yes, this is just the Lumra Scapeshift deck that I've been kind of playing for the last month or so. And honestly, with the recent addition of Crumbling Vestige and the smoothing out of untappability, so for example, you used to, if you had multiple Spelunkings out, had to click through all that and timer you out. That's now gone. They've kind of made that UI change. With all these additions, this deck is so much easier to play, and it's a mill deck because yes, you do have an Ibnu Rivulet in here as a win condition. It doesn't need to be Thassa's Oracle. So in today's games, in the opportunities I do get to mill my opponents out, because sometimes when you just get the combo, your opponent doesn't want to see you win the game, and that's on them for losing out on the beauty of it, then I'm going to take that opportunity and mill them out. Otherwise, we are trying a list from user in the mill Discord that they've been min-maxing Konoyuki, so I want to really shout them out. I've been a big fan of this list from the more traditional ones that have been going around on Moto and the challenges, because I think there's a lot of merit to this. Firstly, you have the general core package of the Lumra, Scapeshift, Spelunking, Wandering Minstrel. Glimpse core is your ramp package. You're not playing right now with the Grazers, and you have the Aftermath Analyst for a little bit of redundancy. Outside of that, the key to this deck, there's two keys I find. Firstly is Otherworldly Gaze, which can act as genuinely a ponder at instant speed. You're not drawing the card, but it's great at end step, especially in a format really heavily dominated, I would say in a big way, by Thoughtseize. Red is all over, but there's two black decks at the top. Thoughtseize and Duress is everywhere. So if you're able to set up a draw from a turn or two before, put cards into the graveyard just to help your Lumra or something like that, Otherworldly Gaze really acts to do a lot to circumvent some of the regular pressures in the format. Outside of that, the second key is going to be Leyline of Sanctity in the sideboard, which I personally, now thinking about it, am a really big fan of, again, because of the Thoughtseizes and Duresses that run around in the format. Obviously, Control is just going to be a tough matchup overall. It's why we're running the one of Mistrise Village, but I do believe this deck does need a Lit Jara, just be able to copy a Lumra on the battlefield. That's a different discussion around the land base. It doesn't mean that the control matchup really gets any better. It's still tough. The matchup against Spirits, the matchup against Control is going to be tough, but the matchup against mid-range, whether it's mono black or black red, can be closer to 50-50. But when it comes to Leyline of Sanctity and Otherworldly, I really feel like it adds to the positivity of that matchup. You're now above 50% on your win rate without actually taking away from any of your other ones. So I think this is actually just a net positive upgrade. We're going to hop into some games just to showcase that. And let me know how you're feeling about the best mill deck in the Pioneer format. Of course, I'm going to play first here. Yo, it's possible. Maybe. I mean, we're on the play, so I'll try it. We'll play Portacarfel. We'll play a Forest at some point, so the Mistrise will come in untapped, I imagine. If you Thoughtseize me, it'll probably be the Analyst, because I'm going to cast Gaze regardless. It's definitely not. If you take Gaze, yeah, I was going to say, it's definitely not Gaze. Let's bring in, it kind of has to be the Hedge Maze, right? Not like Glimpse Core is not really that necessary with the amount of lands that I have. Like, yeah, it ramps me, but it's fine. I'm on the play anyway. I'm just trying to dodge Thoughtseize. So we're just going to try and set ourselves up. Ideally, we find the Spelunking here. Spelunking is literally our best draw. Quite literally our best draw. So we're going to put all that away. We'll draw the Lumra, right? Then we will play the starting town. We got a forest, so that's not a problem. And then we'll just keep setting ourselves up. It's not bad. Like, we have like active things to do, which is kind of lit. Yeah, make your token. They're probably going to be able to enable that starting next turn. Yo, actually, all of that is hitting the yard. I need an untapper. I need an untapper. Let's see what we can top deck here. There you go. That is what I am looking for. So we're gonna go Forest, Spelunkadunks. We're gonna play Mistra. We're gonna do that. Ooh. Okay, so that's a win next turn. And we can use Otherworldly Gaze to set ourselves up. So if they were to Thoughtseize us or take one thing away, that's a win next turn. We have the Lumra in hand. We have an Aftermath Analyst in the graveyard. Yeah, that's game. Otherworldly Gaze. Yeah, sure. Okay, duress it is. Okay, we'll just have to find something else then. Yep. Unfortunate. Okay, so they got their 4 types. That's cool. Okay, Unholy Annex. I don't want to do anything just yet. Hold on, there's always a possibility. So I'm gonna get hit for 6. Yeah, they're gonna untap that, get themselves another treasure. Right, second combat. Come in, make another treasure. Seems pretty good. Seems like a pretty good thing to be doing. Okay, in response to that, we will otherworldly gaze, try and find ourselves. I mean, we'll just throw all this away, because worst case scenario, like Lumra just comes in and, you know, yeah, like I'll just play Lumra for value here. That's fine. We'll add green, tab this. Yo, actually the Urberg is unironically helping us. Oh, so we tapped the Portacarfel for some reason. Very interesting. Why did we do that? Glimpse Core in the yard. Arid Archway returns. Is there anything that relevant? No. Probably, if I'm gonna be honest, probably just a Crumbling Vestige. Yeah, let's do this. Abrade's Chill, resolve. 2, 3, yep. We can't play, yeah, I lost my 1 green for that. Because I can go green, green, green. Yeah, I don't have 3 green. All right. It was a choice. Okay, Saga transforms. They can, you know, Croxa enters. They probably don't want to. You lose all your types. All right. I mean, fair enough. Comes in. It's not like you're giving it haste this turn. Okay. Letting me untap might not be the move here, but I mean, sure. It's a choice. I think I do this now. Why not? We just sack this now. Oh, we have a Lotus Petal in there, folks. Oh, we have 2 Lotus Petals? Hold on. We might just be cooking here. Yeah, I think that's the Dubskis, folks. Let's just Nature's Rhythm. Hey, tap this sucker. Give ourselves another Lumra. Keep this one. And then everything comes back. That's the win. Okay, I mean, we were able to slow get there. Otherworldly Gaze, still kind of goated. Not even kind of, like, completely goated. Don't know why well, doesn't really matter. Don't know why I picked blue, but in all fairness, the Urberg Tomb of Yawgmoth is what's helping us out here. We're going to go blue. Because what I want to do in this video, as I mentioned, is showcase just the mill win condition. So we are going to sacrifice mill you for 4. We're genuinely doing this the long way, and that's what I want to do. That is what I want to do. We are going to then probably, I mean, tap this, resolve all. Tap all these down. Then we should be good there. I'm gonna return everything. Oh yeah, there you go. We got some Echoing Deeps coming in. That's gonna definitely copy out. Where's my Ipnu? Where's my Ipnu Rivulet? We're gonna use all of these. We're gonna copy our Ipnu Rivulets, and we're just gonna be milling our opponent. That's it. This is a mill deck, folks. I'm not going to win with Thoughts Oracle. That's not the goal here, unless I have to. If I have to, if it's like burn, I expect maybe like a spell coming out of their hand. If I expect something like that, then I will. But for now, we're milling them, baby. This is a mill deck. Do you know that this is a mill deck? We're going to submit. And I don't know why opponent's still trying to play this out. I guess they're trying to get us to time out or something. I mean, valid, I guess. Milling 12 cards a cycle here. So black, black, and blue. Go blue, blue, and then resolve all. Okay, I don't know where my load is. This is the part of the arena UI that like I just find so irritating. Like where everything disappears to. That's okay. Well, again, we'll repeat our process. Well, it's not going to be winning this. Not winning this. They still refuse to concede here. In terms of our graveyard, yeah, opponent concedes there. Look, we still got there. It was a mill deck. We were doing the mill deck thing. Now, in terms of sideboard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is a pure Leyline of Sanctity matchup, to be honest. And then past that, we actually do want some level of thing hate. So we're going to bring in the Tranquil Frill back. And want a creature tutor. Drop one of these, play one of these. I think that's what's correct. Like you're supposed to be able to dodge all of the Leyline of Sanctity. I believe that's the concept. If I'm wrong, then I'm happy to be proven so. Opponent goes first. The whole point is we're looking for Leyline of Sanctity. We don't want to mull too deep. That first hand was keepable, but the whole point is I kind of want to showcase the Leyline here, just working in our favor. So we're gonna go bottom, just bottom both of these. We're gonna be keeping both of our. Yeah. So your Thoughtseize is not gonna work against us here. Sorry. Let's go Hedge Maze. Drop that. Opponent definitely kept a Thoughtseize, and I mean, to be fair, I mulliganed so deep for this that, like, you know, there's no point in me being like extremely happy about it. So we're gonna wait. We know our hand is not gonna be bothered. It's just gonna be what's on board, which is great. It's just gonna be a waiting game of sorts. We'll play this and we'll pass. If I can, like, oh yeah. Yeah, keep them dead, keep them dead, keep those cards dead, baby. Yeah, all the cards you want, all the cards you want. Okay, another Fable. They're just gonna go in on the damage, and that's fair. That's the angle you want to take. That's the angle you want to take. Let's do Wandering Minstrel. Let's do the Otawara. Let's do the Aftermath Analyst. And then we get a mill 3. They're gonna destroy the Aftermath Analyst for sure. Yeah, I mean, exiling it is pretty good. There you go. That's what I was looking for. That's kind of the tricky part. It's like I didn't really want to get rid of more copies of Otherworldly Gaze. It's just like mulliganing is a little tough with this deck. It's a little tough. So they got to flip Fable, but we get another Worldly Gaze. So we're actually going to put a stop on our upkeep. I think it's going to be worth it in terms of mana. Let's go no blocks. I think we're fine here. We're going to go Gaze first. Oh god, none of that. Like, actually none of that. Remove stop. We'll go to our draw. We'll go Hedge Maze. That's fine. Spelunking not necessary. Ooh, we are not drawing what we need right now. Okay. Even with an Otherworldly Gaze, and now we're gonna get tokens coming at us. It's gonna be a little tough. Maybe that hard mull to Leyline wasn't that great, but oh well. So we're gonna definitely drop the Wandering Minstrel, right? Hopefully they do not have the removal spell. That'd be great. Ooh, the FOMO. They have 7 cards. Ugh. I'm not winning on that. Yeah, so the Leyline was cute. The Leyline was cute, but I think we want the Otherworldly Gaze at this point. So like we're back on the draw or the play. It doesn't seem like they brought in, well, their sideboard, their hate could have just been the duress is, but oh yeah, this is good. A keepable 7 with leyline and spelunking, folks. This is a win right here. I don't know what to tell you. This is a W. This is what the kids call a W. If I can find one more land, we got a W. Oh my god, it's this easy. It's literally this easy. Okay, blood tide. Yep. Literally the worst case there would have been Croxa. All right, this is a win next turn, protected under Leyline of Sanctity. It's a beautiful thing. Actually, honestly, like actually a good sideboard card in this deck. Actually a good sideboard card. I was like weird on Leyline, but I'm like, nah, I kind of get the concept against the black decks. I kind of get it. So the big thing I have to remember here is that they have exile effects. So it's, you know, it's not necessarily guaranteed that I'm going to get there. But what's nice here is state-based actions. Once I cast the Lumra, state-based actions, once all my lands are gone, will check the fact that Lumra, there's 0 lands on the battlefield. So I will get some level of value from it. We're gonna, it doesn't really matter. Actually, I have 2 green. We're then gonna go Lotus Field because we have 2 in our hand. We don't want to keep digging for the others, right? So we're gonna resolve. And then we can go Scapeshift. So I don't actually have to get, and then we just Scapeshift and win. All right, so they didn't have the exile effect. Well, folks, we got to do a little bit of milling, got to see some good sideboard cards. Let's hop into the next one. Opponent goes first, and I have a handful of lands. All right, this one's a little better. We'll keep this, probably drop the Garenbrig. Yes? No? Yes, probably. Thassa's Oracle in hand. It's kind of nice. All right, we got some characters of a language I'm unfamiliar with. Probably it's like South Asian or like somewhere in that. It's not like it could be just like East Asian, South Asian mix. I'm thinking because of the lines on the top, like the way it's written. So it's not necessarily South Asian, but it's like somewhere in that side of the world or adjacent to it. Arid Archway, it's not really that necessary. We'll just pump that away. That could be good later. There's nothing. Well, you know, you could bounce the Boseiju. I was thinking about it, but you could bounce the Boseiju. Did opponent mulligan? I guess they did. Ooh, Overlord of the Baelmerk. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's scary stuff's happening over there. Let's do this. Go Glimpse Core. Go Forest. That way, like, I can set, like, this is functionally a win if I, like, draw a specific combination of cards. Like, there is actually a win line here. Yeah, there is actually a win line here. Okay, that's part of it. That's part of the win line. I didn't draw the win line. All right, that's fine. Let's do this. Well, that's what I was hoping to draw, and then I could have won here. That's fine. So we're gonna go Crumbling Vestige. Thankfully, they clean this up, so I don't actually have to worry about having multiples out, but I can just play both of these out. If they go to remove one of them, if they randomly do have like enchantment removal somehow. I mean, I'm seeing Mana Confluence, so I shouldn't say somehow. It's possible. There's some stuff happening on the opponent side that I am completely unaware of how to like interact. Oh, get a lot of value, I see. Okay. All right. Opponent loses. All right. Well, good to know. Let's go. Actually, undo. We're going to tap this. Lotus, green, resolve, bang, bang. And then tap these out, and we're going to try and mill them out. If they let us combo off, we're going to try and mill them out. That's the goal. We're going to try and mill them out. So we get 4 lands. 1, 2. I haven't made the switch in this deck yet, but it really does need a lit Jara, so you can copy stuff on the battlefield and watch that actually matter. Watch that actually matter right now. So we can do, and then probably Ipnu Rivulet, because I want to get the milling going, but black. Let's just actually hold on, undo. I already have that, so we're gonna go blue, black. We're gonna mill ourselves first. Yeah, we're gonna mill ourselves first just to get a little deeper. Resolve. So we just there you go. We have an echoing deeps to now set up the train. And that's it. State base kills that. Graveyard returns. I mean, we have 3 Lotus Fields, so I'm chilling. Grab Ipnu Rivulet. Yeah, that's pretty much the game. I'll put the Boseiju back. An opponent concedes. I don't even get to mill my opponent out. I think they understand the win, and that's one benefit I will say. As Crumbling Vestige has entered the client, more and more people are going to get used to this deck, and you're just not going to have to play out the combo. Some people will make you do it, but you just won't have to be forced to play it out. I'm wondering if I should just drop Glimpse Core altogether, like just because I have the time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Drop one of these for a heritage. Like you just want to be a little bit ready. Obviously, it might be overboarding, but I see black, and I'm thinking Thoughtseize Duress immediately. It could be extremely irrelevant. Like unironically, I'm gonna keep this. Okay, fine. A little unfortunate, but that's okay. Makes this otherworldly gaze like actually pretty hard to make work. Like if there are cards that are like really bad, then you know, sure, but yeah, I could at least like this could just be a rearrange. You know what I mean? Okay, they kept a 1-lander with Leyline. It could just be a rearrange. We could drop that. Actually, I genuinely don't want any of these. Actually, no, Nature's Rhythm I do want. So I don't know why I'm saying that. Yeah, Nature's Rhythm I do want. Yeah, Nature's Rhythm I do want. So we're going to go Spelunkadunks. Let's do this. Play the Crumbling Vestige. Play green and pass. I was thinking like Crumbling Vestiges are kind of my only way to like hard cast the ley line should it matter, but I don't even think it is gonna matter depending on what's going on. Do they have like some type of enchantment removal? They found their second land, so destroying my Spelunking is gonna be pretty damn good. Okay, hold on. I have to like actually hold on. Tranquil Frill. When it enters, when Tranquil Fillback and Tranquil Frill pay up to, it's 3 mana, so it's like I need 4 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. I go 1, 2. Okay, I think I have enough here. So I go Crumbling Vestige for green. I then go Tranquil Fillback. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Yes, I want to make sure I have a green left. The auto pay is not going to destroy me here. We're going to go to Tranquil Fillback. When this enters, pay another one. We're gonna destroy target artifact or enchantment. Perfect. So you have to pay the 4. That's the thing. This is like literally my first time having this like resolve at all. So I just have to remember that like that has to, you know, that's the way that resolves. They grab, they found themselves a land. There you go. Okay. Can you destroy my untapper? That's the key. I've destroyed your graveyard hate. Okay, you got your FOMO. Good to know. Yeah. Okay, things that are probably way too late in the grand scheme of things. Okay, let's go bang. Do I care about that right now? Or would I rather? Yeah, probably actually. Let's resolve. Bang, bang. Colorless, colorless. Let's do this.
Mill 4. Ooh, I found things, just not really what I'm looking for. Okay, we'll keep that on top. And then we'll put one of these into the graveyard. Go blue. Blue. Because I'm going to mill you. I'm going to mill you. Hot take. Yeah, mill you. Resolve all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the Thassa's Oracle, which is a little hot take, but we're gonna put that on top. And then honestly, just for the memes, we're gonna play out Leyline of Sanctity. We're gonna attack with the Tranquil Throwback. So now we cannot be targeted. Should it matter? Should it matter? But we have them up on a game at least. So that's kind of nice. Next turn, we're going to play Lumra. If we find something. I mean, we get one of our Lotus Fields back. Which is kind of nice. Soul Flare comes in. This thing got haste too. Hey, yo, hold the flicking phone right now. Yeah, hold on. Let's just block something here. Yeah, let's just block something there, because that's insane. Okay, let's play the forest. Let's do this. Why did it tap the starting town of all things? Like, actually. Let's go blue and blue, because I can't seem to find what I need. Like, hello? Yeah, let's, like, what? Otherworldly Gaze now? I cannot seem to find what I... Okay, all right. All of those are hitting the graveyard. Where are my Portacarfels? I'm like halfway through my deck. Where are my Portacarfels? Okay. Where are my Portacarfels? What? Hold the freaking phone. Like, I'm just taking in. Yeah, I'm halfway through my deck right now. Where's my ports? Thankfully, Soul Flare is not something that can beat me in the ground right now, because I can block this thing. You know, Lumra's a pretty good defensive creature, I will say. So half removal or not. Okay, that's chill. Oh, this thing's indestructible though. Flying, double strike, haste, indestructible, trample. Yeah, I mean, I'm a block. Yep. It's indestructible. Go to my turn. Okay, I mean, if there ever was something to do, channel, let's return the Lumra. Play the Lumra again. Like 2, 3. Oh, there's the Portacarfel. Okay, there you go. And now we can start winning the game. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. All right, we got there. Opponent, sorry, GG's. We're gonna go black, blue, green. We're gonna just mill ourselves a little bit more. We just need some more lands entering. Yeah, an opponent just concedes. Okay, we get the combo. We can get there. Otherworldly Gaze, I'm telling you, the card's kind of gas. Opponent goes first. Do I force this? Always happy to. Otherworldly Gaze in hand. I'm happy to keep these bad hands. Don't Thoughtseize me, please. Okay, might actually be worse. It looks like Angels. Let's go Island and pass. Don't want to play the Crumbling Vestige, because then that sets up my turn 3. If I can find another land, it sets up a turn 3. Okay, it looks like we are up against that. Okay, let's pass. Let's do this. If that's all you're doing with that mana. Aftermath Analyst is fine. So I'm going to go... I'm going to draw both of these. I actually want Port in the graveyard then. Yeah, I actually want Port in the graveyard then. We're going to draw the Forest, play the Wandering, And then we can go Vestige win next turn, especially with Port in the yard where we can set up a win here. If they have interaction, they have interaction for my Wandering Minstrel. It's kind of like Wild West situation, but yeah, sorry opponent, life does not matter here. Hey, shout out to Crumbling Vestige on Arena. GG's. We are not going to misclick here. We're going to do that. We're going to Scapeshift. Does opponent know what's going on? I guess not. So we can go field Ipnu because we have a Porta Carfel in the yard. Yeah, we have a Porta Carfel in the yard, so we can go green. Yeah, we'll just pay a life thing, and opponent concedes. Okay. I think they see what's going on here. Heads up, opponent actually just ended up conceding overall, so you won't get my like sideboarding preamble. But let's just hop into the next game. On the play, let's run it. Otherworldly Gaze does help. And the fact that we're on the draw. Up against 1525 over here. Get a load of this one. Super high rank. I mean, that's part of it. Not what I'm looking for. I'm ideally looking for an untapper, and it's always going to be Spelunking. Spelunking's always going to be. Is this tokens or is it that like go wide deck? Let's play Port. Actually, ideally we play Aftermath. It's fine. It's the same thing. Same situation. All right. Yeah. Okay. This is the go wide tokens deck. I believe I had a game against this like yesterday. God, okay. All right, let's throw all of those into there while we cry in fear. Pure fear, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna Otherworldly Gaze again. Oh my god, put everything in there. Oh my god, maybe I should have kept an untapper. Because I'm just trying to push limits here. I'm trying to understand like what are the type of hands you can keep. This is how you do it, right? You quote unquote keep the bad hands. You keep the bad hands with like new cards. You see where it takes you. Okay, I think it's Spelunking or nothing. I believe. Yeah, it's Spelunking or nothing. Nothing else wins it. Not even Minstrel does it. Oh, it does. Actually, it does. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, it does. Okay. All right. We should be able to get there. We're gonna tap this for blue. We're gonna go green. Resolve on these. We're gonna sack them anyway. So we have to get 2 Lotus Fields here. Right? Because you need the 6 mana. We're gonna go green and green. Resolve all. We didn't actually need to go all green, but we're going to use it all anyway. Now everything comes back, which is great. And we have a Porta Carfel, right? And then what we can do is we can set up a little bit. See if we... Actually, we don't even need to set up. We have the Lumra in there. Yeah, okay. You know what? It ended up working out, baby. It ended up working out. Okay. Aftermath, drop a glimpse, Otherworldly. We're just gonna... no, I hate dropping Nature's Rhythm here. If we're gonna bring in Tranquil Frillback, kind of hate dropping it, but I think in this matchup it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. Now you could play Tishana Tidebinder. There are pretty good ETBs to counter. I just don't know if that's what this matchup is, and it very well could be. It's my lack of experience with this matchup. It really is. Yeah, it really is my lack of experience that's going to do it for me in this matchup. There are some pretty good ETBs to take advantage of with the Tishana. Is that what we need? Do we treat it like the red matchup where we just kind of need to stall like one thing? Okay, this is actually a good start. We have an untapper and we have Scapeshift. It's actually good. Yeah. So we have 2 untappers. Nice. Well, we might be able to set up a turn 3. Who knows? Okay. You not have another land? You're gonna land Convoke? Do we have the same goddamn play? Oh my god. Is okay. All right, folks. We are under the wire here. No, I can't. Okay, so I have untappers, and I just have to trust that they're gonna work. Aftermath Analyst, though, if I put Analyst in the graveyard, it's much harder. It's much harder to win if I put Analyst in the graveyard, but it's what I have to do. Yeah, it's what I'm gonna have to do. Glimpse Core. I fear I'm not gonna have the time. So I kind of have to do this, and I have to rely on potentially, I have to like rely on a lot. I think I just have to go for it and rely on a lot. It's actually not even possible. Like I need a Lumra in there with this hand. Yeah, this on turn 2 is really good. I can't stop that. That's what I mean. That is okay. Opponent might just have it. It's just play draw. Let's just play draw. I can't be mad at that. And that's what I was hoping they would play. Okay, we're just going for like some type of big alpha swing. Do I have the time? Yeah. Let's block that. Pretty sure I'm dead next turn. I probably should have blocked the Venerated Loxodon. This enters untapped. What am I supposed to do? 1, 2. So if I block the 4, oh my god. Okay. I think I have to play Tranquil Throwback and just hope I draw a land. I think that's about it. And then I can, if I draw a land, then maybe I can go Petal. I can go Lotus Field, Lotus Field, Lotus Field, and yeah, here's the line. So we do this, right? I can't pay anymore, no attacks. I can grab, if I draw land, I can grab triple Lotus Field into a, as well as a Porta Carfel, use one of the Lotus Fields to help pay for Otherworldly Gaze. So 1, 2, 3, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we kind of just have to like do this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 13. I'm at 1. All right, hope and pray. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. No, I have to lose it anyway. No, so there's no way I win. Yeah, because I have to lose my untapper. But then I could play that, potentially draw Lotus Field. But then I don't win with that line either. That's not a winning line either. Because if I have that much mana, if I draw the Lotus Field, I'm 1 less mana down. I'm not gonna find the Lumra. I have to just like Hail Mary it. Which is, I guess I would have had to Hail Mary it. Yeah, the odds weren't in my favor, but okay. Pretty content with just doing this for on the play. On the draw, maybe less so. Could be wrong. Not really a matchup where I don't think like supposed to be super hyper prepared for or anything, but let's play first. See what happens. We're gonna mulligan that one. I think this might be a little too late. Yeah, we do this. Might be a little too late. Let's see. Yeah, let's put those away. Yep. I think like having the play does matter. Okay, if we have a Tashana, if they don't actually like get out some type of like crazy thing, I might actually unironically just Lotus Field and go for some type of counter while I continue to develop. But if I do that, I have to, yeah, see, they're gonna go with some go wide ETB here, so I have to be careful. Yeah, they're gonna go for some go wide ETB. Yep. Okay, that helps. So we're gonna do this. We are gonna play the Lotus Field here. And we're gonna resolve this, go drop, drop. I'm gonna keep the Otawara so I can Arid Archway it. And then I can hold up the Tishana. I can hold up the Tishana to just like give me a turn, because otherwise it might get a little too crazy depending on what they draw. It might get a little too crazy. Sure. Sure. That's not really what I'm looking to counter, but like I don't want to get baited by it. I'll take the damage. I left this on top for a reason. I don't want to get baited by it. I'm gonna cast it anyway, I guess, but I'm just trying to think, like, in case they find something, like they do have something else and they are trying to bait me into this. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh yeah. That's so dumb. Okay. So resolve and then counter the ETB. Right? Okay, good. So we counter the ETB. Now, bruh. God damn. Okay. It's got to be a pass. It's got to be a pass. Okay, I can. Okay, all right. God damn, rest in peace. Okay, at least I was able to counter the ETB, but anything more that gets put in there, it's a bad situation. I can at least bounce it at end step. They see the Otawara. I at least bounce it at end step. See, Tishana does matter. It does do something, but do we take our loss here? They're just gonna make that mega big. Get an over top, that's fine. Coming for 6. Don't have another rip. Don't lie. Don't lie. If you have another rip, I just can't beat it. Yeah, so we're gonna bounce the rest in peace to your hand. And I have to draw pretty perfectly here. I have to draw pretty perfectly here. Yeah, that's game. I don't have the mana to cast Lumra. I needed a land there. That is a little unfortunate. We could go, even if I go Spelunking, there's no land that's gonna allow me to cast Lumra. Sag. Okay, all right, GG, you gotta lose them. You gotta lose. Play first. Let's keep it swifty. Yeah, I don't mind. Edgermaze first. Analyst is part of it. Okay, pieces are coming together. Angels. Looks like it. Let's play port and pass. Try and find our other pieces. That's why I like gaze. It's like weird ponder. It really is. When you use it like this, it's weird ponder. Okay, elves. You have another Llanowar also cast. That's actually crazy. But it's hilarious. Or do we actually keep that? What do we have? We have a Port of Carfell. I don't need the other one. Give me a wandering though. This sets up a win for next turn, so that's kind of nice. I will do this. I will play the Boseiju. Actually, I could have played the Crumbling Vestige. Yeah, I should have played the Crumbling Vestige. That was the correct thing to do. I have a Lumra in yard though. It's fine. I can go Aftermath Analyst and still bring back the Lumra. Just like maximize on like what I'm milling. So I can do all that, but my opponent's got access to 6 mana. Why do we have access to black? Why are we playing black and Angels? For Fatal Push? Watch, I'm about to get blown the F out right now. All right, do it. Now's your chance. You got, if you have the fatal push, now's your chance. Oh, okay. I guess not. We'll go field, Carfell. I guess I can't play the analyst technically. Black, blue. Do this. Resolve 1 instance of this. 2. Now's not the time to respond. Oh my god, opponent, don't make a mistake here. Now's not the time to respond. Oh god, opponent, don't remove anything now. Wait, why? Okay. All right, okay. I guess I clicked resolve all, my bad. I guess I clicked resolve all. Weird, but okay. I guess I clicked resolve all. Okay, opponent, all right. Okay. I had it regardless. My bad, guys. I literally almost just completely messed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just these? Yeah? Like, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad if they have all the options, but at least we stole game 1. So I will take that as a win. We'll take that as a win. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Opponent's deciding how they want to play this up. We don't have anything good in that hand. This is a start. This hand is a start. Okay. Unfortunately, no sideboard cards. So, I mean, they did mulligan once, so we'll keep this. Opponent kept a 6th as well. Potentially a rip in my future here. So I have to think about that, but you also got to find your cards, right? Look, if there's no, yeah, I was gonna say, if there's no rip, I'm playing Minstrel here. I did just let go of the Crumbling Vestige for the potential turn 3, but it's fine. I am playing the Minstrel here. Angel, yep, uncounterable. My bad. I'm not hitting any angel creatures with negate. My bad. Should I ever want to, I'm not able to. Should I ever want to. Okay, gain your 4 life. Hey, okay. Okay, all right. Opponent, you got your wish. You got an untap. You got yourself an untap. One more turn to find a sideboard card, a rest in peace, whatever it is. Confluence it is. Show it to me. The rest in peace, like, that's why I don't want to otherworldly gaze now. What if I feed a bunch of great? What? You choose a non-land card if you do exile that card when this creature leaves the battlefield. Oh, okay. All right, ETB. So unfortunately, they take my Scapeshift here. Yeah. You take my Scapeshift here. I will do this. That's part of it. Not really, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, we'll keep the Analyst. It's with the Analyst, it's possible. Okay. So you're going to take the Scapeshift. Yeah, there you go. We're going to cast Otherworldly again just to get underneath the Scapeshift. Not the Scapeshift, the Analyst, to see what we want to be milling here. That's actually pretty good. So we're going to already we're just going to put those into the yard. And then now we can play green, Lotus Field, green, resolve 1, 2, play this. All right, mill 3. Another gaze is welcome. I will say another gaze is welcome. Bring everything back. Yep, just feed everything in there. Arid Archway, that helps. We're gonna get blue and just see what we want to do. So we have more than enough mana to just like, okay, so we're gonna gaze first. Oh my God, we cannot find anything. That's not good. Okay, let's see if we can't find... I might have used an extra mana that I didn't have there. Might have unironically used an extra mana that I did not have there, because now I don't have the ability to activate thing. So that might have been a mistake. Oh no, but I found a Lumra, so I'm never punished. Folks, come on. I'm never punished. I'm never punished. I've never been punished ever. What are you talking about? I just win. You stupid, are you dumb? What are you talking about? You stupid, are you dumb? Okay. Don't I have... Okay, just get the Lotus Fields. I need to like reset on my lands here. Okay, I couldn't press full control in time. My bad, folks. Let's go with a green. On that, we're gonna go black, black, blue, blue. 1, 2, and 3. Just thinking about like the lands that I want to reset. Okay, there you go. Now I can copy that land. We get one of these back. And then we just start returning things, folks. We just start returning things. I think opponent just wants to see the win condition, and I'm more than happy to show it to him. Okay, we're just gonna return everything. Yep, and then we win. There you go. We can't even mill our opponent out. We pretty much messed that up. We still weren't punished for it. Folks, that's a GG. Let's just call it there. That's some good Lumra comboing for today.